All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing? Woo! Can we hear some energy in the audience? Yes? Everyone from the back, all the way over there, to the front, to the center, all the way to the front. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we begin this year's awards. My name is Rudraksh Singh, actor, anchor, and your host for tonight. And I'm very, very glad to be hosting India's largest OTT awards, the Indian Telly Streaming Awards 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the last few years have been a hallmark for the streaming industry, with a record number of OTT content being produced across all languages, and we have seen the maximum growth and penetration for OTT. And through this initiative, we wish to show and bring awareness to all the brilliant people that made OTT content a success in India. This second edition of Indian Telly Streaming Awards is an extension of the first ever television award show, the Indian Telly Awards in India. It aims to honor the best of the streaming industry, business, creative, and talent. All the effort that goes into making premium originals in India. Now, before we proceed, we'd also encourage you all to share your perspectives on the day's proceedings through your social media accounts. So, Instagram, bahar nikaliye, Facebook, make sure your cameras are on. You can live stream this event if you want. But don't forget to use the hashtag ITSA2022. That's right there on stage in your posts. And of course, tag our official handles as well. And now, let's take a look at an interesting promo created by the ITV team. Applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, let's begin our first tradition, which is going to be the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. And we all know that light is necessary to dispel darkness. And now I would like to request the following dignitaries to please come on stage for the lamp lighting ceremony. Mr. Andy Jacobs, Ranveer Brar, Sunil Doshi, Umesh Shukla, Aishwarya Sakhuja, Rayo Bakhirta, Sunita Rajwar, Abhishek Jain, and Mr. Anil N.M. Vanwari. Thank you all the dignitaries for that beautiful ceremony. I would request Mr. Anil Wanwari to please stay back on stage. Yes, absolutely, sir. The lamp has been lit, and that begins our proceedings. But before we go ahead, we would love to hear from Mr. Anil N.M. Wanwari. Of course, if you don't know, he's the founder and CEO and editor-in-chief of IndianTelevision.com, and we would love to hear from you, sir.
Wow. It helps to be short. Actually, I have to adjust the mics. Very good evening to all of you all, and thank you for coming here in such large numbers. Apologies to all the people who we told that we'd be beginning early, but we were waiting for some of the winners to come in on time, and they did not, so we had to postpone the start. So my humble apologies. It's a circle of life. If I hark back to 2000, I wanted to start the television awards, the Indian Telly Awards. I went around to Subhash Chandra, to Peter Mukherjee, to Kunal Das Gupta, and to Ravi Naraj Kohli, telling them I want to start the television awards. They all gave me rupees 5 lakh each, and that's how the television awards, Indian Telly Awards, were born. What was the reason behind starting the awards? We are not an events company. I'm a media publisher, but right from the beginning, I had a dream that we need to recognize the best in every craft that is there. And that was way back in 1994 that I had dreamt after watching the Grammys and the Emmys, on Doordarshan in those days, in the 90s. So I'm grateful to those guys, to the pioneers of television who supported me in 2000, and the Telly Awards began. But over the years, and we had no performances then, by the way. We had some performances, but cheap performance. We were focused more on recognizing the best in class. As the years went by, the next year, Star called me and told me, listen, we want to make this show bigger. And what did that mean? Put in acts, performances, and because they thought that's what would engage the viewers at home. And it did for a while. But as the years went by, the actors started demanding a lot of money to perform. The music labels started asking for music rights. And then to make it worse, the channels themselves started their own awards, like the Zee Rishte Awards, Star Parivar Awards, and they started paying artists and anchors and huge money. Finally, the industry became a little difficult to monetize. I'm coming back to 2022. Today, there'll be no performances. The only performances I want to see are the happiness and the joy of winning because your talent is being recognized, whether it's on-screen talent or whether it's a craft like cinematography, or whether it's writing, or whether it's art direction. I mean, the goal is to recognize the best in the OTT streaming space. And so forgive me if there's no Naach Gana here. Forgive me if there's no stand-up comedy. I'm hoping our host, Rudraj, can keep you all engaged enough. And I'm hoping all of you will stay till the end because there's dinner and there's some drinks also, whatever we can, We don't have sponsors for this event, but I still want to recognize the best in talent. We are putting in the money ourselves as a company and whatever entry fees we've got. So I'm hoping over time, this award ceremony will not get corrupted by broadcasters wanting to actually have performances and having, Naach Gana, which will make it again affordable because OTT stars are beginning to charge a lot of money. From what I hear, if the first show they've charged, let's say, I don't want to name an actor, but an earlier actress who was a model, who became an actor, came in a Hotstar show, she charged X amount. Once the show became a hit, she's charging 10X. So I hope this doesn't hit the OTT awards industry also, awards recognition, that we are forced to put in performances and make recognition of talent unviable. So Circle has come back, we've come back again to what was 2001 or 2000. No performances, recognize the best in talent. And I want to really thank our jury for putting in the time, going through hours and hours of content and spending the time to judge it. So let's have a round of applause for the gentlemen and the ladies who came and lit the lamp here. A big thank you to all of you all because you all put in a lot of effort behind it. I was also a part of the jury, and trust me, it's not easy watching some of the shows. Some of them are there. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah. So a big thank you to all of you all. And, for me, it's about recognizing the best in class in every art and skill that is there, which brings us all the shows which we watch, which we binge watch sometimes. Some of them we like, some of them we don't like. I'll have to refer to I get very nervous on stage because I'm speaking in front of a very polished audience, which is doing this on a day-to-day basis. I've been a part of the International Emmy Awards for about 20 years now. Not many people know that, but we've been hosting the judging of the Emmy Awards in India before Delhi crime brought it to the notice of everyone last year. So I even got down the executive director of the Emmys way back in 2011 and 12. And one of the reasons Subhash Chandra got a Founders Emmys was because I recommended to the Emmy board. And I can say this in public because I know what I did. Even Puneet knows what I did. And I've been pushing the agenda of putting in the best in class from India internationally through MIPCOM, through the Emmy Awards, through the BAMF Awards, of which I've been a jury member in the past in Canada, along with Phoebe from Friends. She was a part of the jury also, and I was happy to go in Canada to present it. So for me, it's not a business as such. It's about recognizing the best in talent. So, and we're depending on entries. People who may win today may not be they're entered, so they're best among the entries. So if you'll send in a lot more entries, you'll get a chance to be judged by the jury. There is no interference from outside. Nobody can influence the winners, who's going to win and not win. It's the jury who decides. And then, of course, we have some fan awards. My editors want to recognize some work, so we recognize the work according to editorial choice. I'd like to thank all the producers and the platforms for producing the content that they do, for starting this new movement of creating content which they can express themselves freely in, as compared to television, where there was some amount of focus on TRPs, which forced them to elongate shows and carry them on for long. So continue creating great content, focus on the writing, because writing is a crucial, the heart and soul. So we have a lot of writers awards, we have dialogue writers, I'm seeing a glorious time for content. It's never been as much opportune as it is today. And there are some people who are pioneering the path in this. I'd like to congratulate Samir Nair, who's actually thought ahead of his time, much ahead of his time, by setting up a studio in 2005, and not setting up in 2016, sorry about that, the timing, or 17, and thinking about giving an opportunity to producers. He had, of course, Kumaramangalam's Billa's money behind him, which is good, which could encourage a lot of producers. So he really sparked off that. Of course, Netflix did fund a lot of other shows, but this man had a vision to really create content which had not been created before. So from my side, a big thank you to all of you all, to the jury, to the people who've come here, to the actors, to the technicians, to the crew, to the spot boy, to spot dadas who've actually working on the floor and making this content possible. That is coming out now on our OTT platforms. And a big thank you to the platforms, and thank you to all of you all, and big thank you to the stars. For me, it's not about celebrity or stardom, it's about performance. So you might be surprised at some of the winners who win today. It's not about stardom, it's about people who are really putting in a great effort and working hard and putting in a lot of, their own, they're performing well. I don't have the right words for it, but thank you all of you all, and let's have a great evening. And sorry if I'm boring you all with no performances. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vanwari. Those wise words, very, very important. And thank you so much, Indian television, for supporting great talent that brings us all of these amazing shows. I would also like to thank the partners who've helped us put this fantastic event together. Industry support partner, One Take Media, and Bharat 24. Can we have the partners' AVs, please?
पूरे देश में इस चैनल के 4000 संवाददाता होंगे जो
Bharat 24, boost of strong network of reporters and bureaus across India, and is here to disrupt and lead the news environment with the most and names in broadcast journalism. First to introduce augmented reality-enabled news studio, backed by new age broadcast technology. The channel is presented across all major DTH, MOs and online platforms and has quickly gained the trust of over 30 important advertisers within 30 days of its launch. Bharat 24 is touching new milestones every day. Jahan tak Bharat, tak Bharat 24.
A big thank you to Bharat 24 and One Take Media for really supporting this event and of course celebrating OTT shows across the world and in India. Well, OTT shows के वजह से आज की शाम जो है हम सारे टैलेंट को आमंत्रित कर रहे हैं. This is India's largest OTT awards और OTT shows इतने पॉपुलर हो गए ना कि हम सबकी लाइफ चेंज हो गई है. You know, because audiences जो सिर्फ फैमिली शोज देखते थे अब देख रहे हैं क्राइम शोज, ड्रामा शोज, बायोग्राफी रिलेटेड शोज, जेन जी शोज, गर्ल गैंग शोज. आई मीन आजकल के बच्चे तो रसोड़े में जाकर खाना नहीं मांगते, कहते हैं 4 more shots प्लीज. ओटीटी ने वर्क प्लेस पर भी बहुत प्रेशर डाल दिया है क्योंकि लोग बहाने मार रहे हैं वर्क फ्रॉम होम करने के लिए ताकि वो अपने ओटीटी के शोज देख सकें. Now there should be an award for the best excuse to take a leave and binge watch your favorite new show that has just dropped. बहाना नंबर 420. सॉरी मेरे नेबर की कजिन की कैट बीमार है. लेकिन सच तो यह है कि आपके पड़ोस में कोई बिल्ली नहीं, वहां पे नेटफ्लिक्स का सब्सक्रिप्शन चल रहा है. सो व्हाई गो टू वर्क जब आप घर बैठे कंपनी के पैसों पर मनी हाइस्ट कर सकते हैं. Well, हालात तो ये है कि मैं खुद अपने घर पे झाड़ू पोछा मार रहा हूं क्योंकि मेरी बाई छुट्टी लेकर मेड सीजन 2 देख रही थी. पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट भी बहुत हुआ है शोज को लेकर. बहुत सारे शोज ने हमें बहुत कुछ सिखाया भी है. जैसे जम तारा, यू मस्ट हैव सीन दैट शो. उसने हमें सिखाया कि जीवन में सक्सेसफुल कैसे होना चाहिए. नहीं अच्छा सॉरी वो इलीगल है, अवॉइड दैट. सॉरी जम तारा नॉट उसने अच्छी बात नहीं सिखाई लेकिन बहुत ही एंटरटेनिंग शो था. आई वांटेड टू टॉक अबाउट मिर्जापुर क्योंकि उसने हमें सिखाया कि लोगों के साथ कैसे पेश आते हैं, उनके साथ कैसे पोलाइट तरीके से. अच्छा सॉरी उसमें भी अग्रेशन बहुत है. नो आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट हर्षद मेहता. उसने हमें सिखाया कि साहस और अपने इंटेलिजेंस को यूज करके. अच्छा सॉरी वो भी इलीगल है गाइज. काफी सारे शोज ने हमें बहुत कुछ अमेजिंग सिखाने की कोशिश की. हमने उसमें से बहुत कुछ सीखा. फैमिली मैन, यस दैट इज अ शो. फैमिली मैन में से तो ऑफ कोर्स हम कुछ अमेजिंग ही सीखेंगे. फैमिली मैन ने हमें सिखाया कि बीवी को झूठ कैसे बोलते हैं. अच्छा सॉरी वो भी कोई अमेजिंग बात नहीं है लेकिन कम से कम वो घर बैठे बैठे देश बचाने वाली फीलिंग तो देता है. यू नो कुछ लोग अभी भी समझ नहीं पाए कि भीखू मात्रे को नेशनल इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी में नौकरी कैसे मिल गई. देखो ओटीटी ने हमारे जो पूरे लाइफ में बहुत सारे मीमेबल कैच फ्रेजेस भी दिए हैं. जैसे हर टेक्नीशियन, एंड आई एम श्योर देयर आर लॉट ऑफ टेक्नीशियंस इन द ऑडियंस, जिसको बजट में कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ता है वो भी कह रहे होंगे मिर्जापुर देखकर शुरू मजबूरी में किए थे अब मजा आ रहा है. कभी बजट बिना नेगोशिएट करके अप्रूव हो जाता है तो मुंह से भी निकल जाता होगा कि कभी कभी अपन को भी लगता है अपन भी भगवान है. अगर कोई प्रोड्यूसर आपके राइटिंग को बहुत एजी बुलाता है तो आप कह सकते हैं कि सर रिस्क है तो इश्क है. तो मतलब ओटीटी ने इतना कुछ दिया है कि अब कोई भी लर्निंग ऐप पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं. अगर आपके पास Amazon प्राइम, नेटफ्लिक्स, Z5, वूट, सोनी लिव, हॉटस्टार, MX प्लेयर, ओहो गुजराती, इतने सारे OTTs के ढेर सारे सब्सक्रिप्शंस अगर आपके पास हैं तो सब टेकन केयर ऑफ है. और ये सब पॉसिबल हुआ है because of the amazing shows and the amazing talent behind them. So today we are here to celebrate the space of OTT and the space it has created in our lives and award the talent that makes it happen. All right. तो अभी हम कुछ ऑडियंस मेंबर्स के साथ इंटरैक्ट करेंगे एंड लेट्स ट्राई एंड फाइंड आउट कुछ फन चीज़ें करते हैं. Can we have 3 volunteers or 2 volunteers who can come on stage? Any 2 volunteers who can come on stage. We just need to have a very, very quick, fun interaction. And we'll be doing a simple quiz, OTT quiz. Yes. Anybody? कौन आएगा stage पे? आ जाओ यार, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. It's going to be fun. Yes, in the back, please come. Who else? I need one more person. Anybody? Don't worry, we won't make fun of you. बहुत मजा आएगा. It'll be a small little OTT quiz जो हमको करना है. Yes, sir. You want to come? नहीं, ऐसे डरो मत यार. All right. All right, 2 people. Sir, आप भी आइए. Yes, you can grab a mic and एक small little quiz खेलते हैं. You guys can share a mic. Sir, आइए stage पर आइए. पहले तो अपना नाम बताइए सबको.
I'm Shazia.
Shazia, welcome Shazia. And sir? Om Prakash Jaiswal ji. Thank you so much, sir. कहाँ से हो? हाँ बताइए सर, कहाँ से हो?
मैं बिहार से हूँ, सीतामढ़ी, और यहाँ राइटिंग करता हूँ. मैं राइटर हूँ.
ओके, कूल. अभी मैं क्विकली एक सवाल पूछूंगा और आपको मुझे जवाब देना है. जो भी पहले जवाब देगा उसको 1 पॉइंट मिलेगा, ठीक है? 5 मैजिकल वर्ड्स बाय श्रीकांत इन फैमिली मैन क्या है? कोई भी मैजिकल फ्रेज जो श्रीकांत ने फैमिली मैन में बोला था. नहीं, इट्स कॉल्ड डोंट बी अ मिनिमम गाय. वेरी पॉपुलर लाइन. ऑलराइट, अब मुझे बताइए कि गुड्डू भैया जो है, he was preparing for which competition?
Wrestling.
Wrestling, that is correct. You get 1 point. Alright, founder of Power Play League कौन है? Inside Edge देखा होगा आपने. The founder is भाई साहब. No problem. 3 चीजें जो एक गुजराती के लाइफ से निकल नहीं सकती.
फाफड़ा, ढोकला and
That is correct. लोचा, लफड़ा और जलेबी फाफड़ा. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for these 2. Thank you so much to the both of you for coming. And please grab their mics. Thank you so much, sir. Hope you have a great, great evening today. All right. We would like now to thank the members of our jury who have supported us in recognizing the best of talent. And let's give a huge round of applause to our jury. Because of them and their expertise and dedication and hard work and all that they've put in, we are able to host these awards and judge it fairly. So let's just take a look at all of our respected jury members. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now we would like to thank and request the jury members to please join us on stage as we present them with a token of appreciation for their fair judgment. Andy Jacobs, COO and co-founder, Shout. Ranveer Brar, television celebrity, MasterChef India judge, author, restaurateur, actor, food film producer, and benefactor, and of course, a very, very talented chef. Sunil Doshi, film producer and creative entrepreneur. Mr. Umesh Shukla, director. And Mr. Anil N.M. Banwari, founder, CEO, and editor-in-chief, ITV. I would like to convey our gratitude and regards to our jury members who could not make it today due to some personal reasons. Sumit Vyas, actor. Ashima Avasthi, Senior VP and Head Content, Z Studios. Shobha Sant, Head Content Alliances, Media and Entertainment, Geo Studios. Shruti Mahajan, Casting Director. Ananka Bose, Indian Cinematographer. Kaveri Bamzai, Independent Journalist. Mukesh Chabra, Casting Director. Sunil Khetrapal, Producer, Athena E&M. Markant Adhikari, Chairman and Managing Director, Sri Adhikari Brothers Subgroup. Suraj Singh, Co-founder at Be Life Productions and Music, India TV and film producer. Please do give a huge round of applause as Mr. Banwari gives them all a token of appreciation. Yep. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much to all the jury members present here today. And thank you all for your fair judgment on all the awards tonight. Thank you, everyone. Okay, before we proceed, we'd also encourage all of you to share your perspective on the day's proceedings, on all the awards through your social media accounts. And also don't forget to use the hashtag ITSA2022 in your posts. And of course, you should also tag our official handles, which can be found on Facebook, @Telly Chakkar and @IndianTelevision.com. And on Twitter, it's @Telly Chakkar and @ITV News with a Z. Instagram, of course, we have @IndianTelevision.com, that's DOTCOM, and @Telly Chakkar. Of course, along with this, there's also a selfie booth outside, and we'll be glad if you take all your selfies, take reels, take as much content as you want. This is an entertainment platform as well, so share it with your peers and also tag the social media handles. All right, so let's begin with our very, very first category. This award is for Best Editor Hindi Series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, we would like to call on stage Mr. Ranveer Brar, television celebrity, MasterChef India, judge, author, restaurateur, actor, food film producer, and benefactor. And of course, he's a great chef as well. All right, and this time we have a tie for the winners. It is Zubain Sheikh for Human, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar, and Abhijit Deshpande for Mithya, streamed on Z5. Yes, please keep the whistles going. Yes. A big round of applause. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So the best editor, the next award is for best editor Hindi movies, and the winner is Monisha Baldava. Amit Karya for Dhamaka, ladies and gentlemen, streamed on Netflix. Yes. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Ranveer. Thank you for felicitating the winners. All right. The next award is for the best DOP for a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, we would like to call on stage Mr. Sunil Doshi, film producer and creative entrepreneur. A big round of applause for... Thank you, Sunil, sir. And of course, the winner for the best DOP is Harshveer Oberoi for Rocket Boys, streamed on Sony Live. A big round of applause, Harshveer. Great job. Thank you so much, Harshveer. All right, the next award is for Best DOP in the Regional Series category. And the winner is Draupad Shukla for Mo Maya Machine, streamed on Oho Gujarati. All right, moving straight on, we have the next award for the best DOP for the regional movies category. And the winner is Milind Jog for Pondicherry, streamed on Planet Marathi OTT. A big round of applause for Milind. Thank you so much, Mr. Doshi, for felicitating our winners. All right, moving straight on, the next award is for the Best Art Director Specials. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, I would like to call on stage Sunita Rajwar. Hello, ma'am. How are you? All right, we have a tie for this category again, and the winners are Shriram Iyengar and Sujit Sawant for Human, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar, and Nikhil Kovale for The Broken Muse, streamed on Z5. Congratulations, winners. Yes, all right. Moving straight on. The next award is for the Best Visual Effects Specials. And the winner is Pixel D for Human, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. A big round of applause for Pixel D. Thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting those awards. All right, moving straight on. The next award is for the Best Director Regional Movies category. And to give away this award, we would like to call on stage Charu Asopa. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we gear up to announce the Best Director Regional Movies. All right, and the winner is Abhishek Swain for 4, streamed on Our Next. A big round of applause. Abhishek, congratulations to you. Yes, Abhishek, we would like to hear a few words from you on what the experience was like to shoot this show and to really bring so much life energy to the regional movies category.
Yeah, it was really amazing. I have come from too far from Odisha to receive this award. So it was a beautiful evening, and I'm really glad to be a part of this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. All the way from Odisha, ladies and gentlemen.
And I would like to thank my cast and crew who have worked with me with the same passion I have. And all the cast and crew, maximum of them are under 25 age. So
Oh, wow.
It's the first anthological Odia language movie in Odisha. So,
Oh, wow, that's really, really a big breakthrough for Odia cinema as well.
yeah,
Superb,
that's
thank
a
you.
proud moment for us, for sure.
Yeah, it's a very, very proud moment for the entire state. And thank you so much, Abhishek, for your
Thank you.
contribution to that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right. All right, so the next award, ladies and gentlemen, जो भी shows आप देखते हैं, वो सारे किरदार जो हैं उनको कास्ट किया जाता है. Now that's a very, very rigorous process. You can ask all the actors, you can ask all the directors, they take so much time and energy, but these people always stay behind the scenes. Today we try to award them. This is for the Best Casting Director Specials. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, and the winner is Mr. Mukesh Chabra for The Great Indian Murder, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. Thank you for that beautiful cast. Great Indian Murder, very, very good show. Very, very loved. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for accepting it on Mukesh's behalf as well. Is there anything you would like to share about the entire process of casting or whatever your thoughts are at the moment?
I'm really glad to receive this award on behalf of Mukesh sir. And yeah, thank you. And what do you want to hear?
Cheers, cheers. Man, a few words. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And we would request you to please stay on stage for 1 second. Yes, yes. Stay on stage for 1 second. There's one more award that you will be giving. And, all right. So the next award is for the music that you hear in the background at all times. The BGM, background music for specials, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, some very, very talented contenders. And the winner is Anand Bhaskar for Masoom, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. Congratulations, Anand. Big round of applause for Anand. Anand, we'll have to wait for 1 second. And a very bone-chilling background music. We really loved the entire track, all the tracks that went through for all the characters in all situations. What was your experience in, preparing to make music for this show?
I think I'll have to thank my director, Mihir Desai. my lyricist Guinea, who's sitting in the audience, and of course the network, Hotstar. They were all very supportive right from the get-go. So when I sent them the title theme, the kind of support I got really encouraged me to like really break the boundaries and sort of think out of the box and create something that I really wanted, and thankfully they let me do it, and the result is this. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. That was really, really great. And we loved the musical tracks in the background. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Asopa. And we will be moving on to the next award. फिल्मों से लेकर OTT तक और टेलीविजन में भी डायलॉग राइटर जो है वो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट पद रखता है, क्योंकि डायलॉग राइटर सारे कैरेक्टर्स को अपनाकर उन्हें जान देता है. It's very, very important. And also dialogue writing and all kinds of writing happens in a very lonely atmosphere, but what we get to see is their efforts and their talent dazzle us on screen. So this award is for that talent, and it is for the best dialogue writer in a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? Some very, very good contenders. All right. To give away this award, I would like to welcome Aishwarya Sakhuja on stage. All right. Best dialogue writers. All right, we have a tie again. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners are Satyam Tripathi for Masoom, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar, and Sambit Mishra, Purva Naresh for The Broken News, streamed on Z5. A big round of applause for these writers as they make their way to the stage. Thank you so much to both the winners. Big round of applause. All right. Dialogue writing का ही सिलसिला आगे बढ़ाते हुए, we have the next award for the best dialogue writer in a regional series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right. And the winner is Abhinav Vaidya for Cutting, streamed on Oho Gujarati. A big round of applause for Abhinav. We would like to share, we would like you to share, Abhinav, what your process was in writing this show. It's done so well on Oho Gujarati, and we really, all the Gujarati, watching audience would really love to hear from you. What was your process in the entire making of the show?
Yeah, the process was quite nice because it was more of a collaboration, and time pe feedback aa jata tha, so that made it easy. So like, I would really like to thank all the production team who gave me the chance. This was my first show that came out, so that way I'm really happy.
Superb. Congratulations, Abhinav.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. Congratulations for winning. And thank you, Aishwarya, for presenting those awards. All right. Dialogue category के बाद आते हैं screenplay पर, which is the play of events that happen on the screen. Very, very talented people have been nominated for this. All right, this first award is for the best screenplay writer in a regional series. And to give away this award, we would like to call on stage Andy Jacobs, COO and co-founder, Shout. Big round of applause for Andy. All right, and the winner is KU Shah for Mo Maya Machine, streamed on Oho Gujarati. Congratulations, KU. KU, we would love to hear from you. What are some of the, you've won for best screenplay. What are some of the biggest challenges you think, streaming is facing, especially in the regional space? And how do you think this win and all the stuff that you guys do is helping that?
तो पहली बार तो ये मेरा पहला सीरीज था जो मैंने लिखा था और ये साइंस फिक्शन है तो और सारी जो एपिसोड है वो एक लोकेशन के अंदर हमने फिल्म की है तो वो सबसे ज़्यादा चैलेंज था मैं शुक्रिया करना चाहूँगा ज्यूरी का और अभिषेक जैन अमित देसाई और सूर्यदीप बसिया का ओहो गुजराती थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thank you so much, KU. And thank you for that very, very innovative show. All right, moving straight on. Best screenplay writer for a regional movie, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is Abhishek Swain and Subhashri Patnaik for 4, streamed on Our Next. Congratulations, Abhishek and Subhashri. If you can share what you're feeling at this moment, winning this award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's an incredible feeling right now because this is a debut project of mine and Abhishek has been a national winner for quite a long time. So this means quite special. And I extend my gratitude and thanks to Kaushik sir, he is our CEO, and Ram sir, who is our co-founder. Thank you for this opportunity. I am really grateful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So we stand here for that person, Kaushik Das, who has supported us like anything. And I was just like an independent filmmaker who has no backup, but he has given me that break for which I have stand here. And I'm really dedicate this award to him, actually. And Kaustubh DreamWorks, Our Next. And it's bringing revolution in Odia OTT channels. So it's quite a good thing for Odia language contents.
Absolutely. Big round of applause for Abhishek and Subhashri. Very, very important film to really launch Odia cinema to all streaming devices. All right. The next award is for the director's chair, ladies and gentlemen. The person who helms the entire vision and brings it on screen. The best director for a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? Some very, very, very good shows and some very, very talented directors. I'm sure the jury had a hard time choosing, but the winner is Deepak Kumar Mishra for Panchayat Season 2, streamed on Prime Video, India. Congratulations, Deepak.
Thank you.
That was really, everyone loved your show. And हम आपको तो बहुत टाइम से TVF के साथ भी देखते आए हैं, and you've made such long, amazing progress. What was your experience like? What do you have to share with all of us?
The experience was like very, very awesome shooting in the heartland of India. हम बहुत इंडिया के बाहर जा चुके हैं, स्विट्ज़रलैंड शूट कर चुके हैं, लेकिन हमारे गांव में बहुत कुछ है जो अभी शूट नहीं किया है. तो I decided to move there, and it was a very, very wonderful experience. The people were very supportive. The local governance was very supportive, and I thank all of them. I thank my producer Arunav Kumar sir. I thank Prime Video for letting us make something, a show in which nothing actually happens. So वरना होता है ना कि बोलते हैं कि कुछ कर दो एंड में, तो वो nothing actually happens in the show. And thank you Prime Video for letting us make that show. Thank you so much, and thank you Indian Television.
Thank you so much, Deepak. Really great to hear from you. And congratulations to Team Panchayat on that beautiful season 2. Thank you so much, Mr. Jacobs. Thank you for presenting those awards. A big round of applause for Andy Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen. All right. बढ़ते हैं कहानी की ओर. कहानी जो एक शो या फिल्म का बैकबोन होता है, उस कहानी को बनाने वालों को हम यहाँ पर आमंत्रित करेंगे. The next award is for the best story regional series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, I would like to welcome Anjali Raina, Senior Vice President, Group Atrangi TV and App, Ullu 99 and Ullu App. A big round of applause for Anjali. All right, the winner is Kashyap Vyas for Ghat, streamed on Oho Gujarati. Big round of applause for Kashyap. Thank you so much, Kashyap. All right. The next award is for the best showrunner. Somebody who runs everything and makes sure the vision is executed to perfection. This is the best showrunner for specials. And the winner is Mr. Vipul Amrutlal Shah and Moses Singh for Human, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Vipul Amrutlal Shah was not able to make it here today because he is accepting the National Award in Delhi as this event goes forward. Big round of applause for Mr. Shah for the National Award. Thank you for... Moses, we would love to hear from you. If you would love to share a few words. And of course, thank you for accepting on Mr. Shah's behalf as well.
Thank you so much, guys, for this award. Unfortunately, my producer and my partner on this project, Mr. Vipul Shah, couldn't be here. I'm so thankful to him for giving me the opportunity for this show. It was a life-changing moment for me. And I want to thank everyone at Disney Plus Hotstar, everyone at Sunshine Productions, all the amazing cast, crew, everybody that we work with through a very challenging time of COVID to make this show. And here we are winning all these things, and it's really gratifying. Thank you all so much.
Cheers, Moses. Huge round of applause. Thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting those awards. All right. Moving straight on. Drama हमने बहुत देख लिया, लेकिन romance भी ज़रूरी है. This is for the best romance Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, I would like to welcome Mr. Anil Vanvari, founder, CEO, and editor-in-chief, ITV, Rupali Kadyan, and Abhimanyu Singh, Contalo Films. All right, and the winner is Never Kiss Your Best Friend, Season 2, streamed on Z5. Yeah, huge round of applause. Keep the whistles going. Congratulations, winners. Yeah, they're good.
So, good evening. I think actors get enough of spotlight and we speak enough. The producers and a very able director, Harsh, must take the mic because the show truly belongs to you. Sarita and Neeraj.
Hi. So I just want to say that rom-com is not a genre that's still emerging in India while it's really big all over the world. And I'm so happy that we've got so much love for it. A big thank you to the jury. And I'm really awkward, so I'm going to pass the mic to someone else.
No, just thank you to the entire cast and crew and Z5 and the jury for giving this award. Thank you. Thank you.
Sarita used to make people very uncomfortable as a journalist. You can't get by so easily. She used to be the entertainment editor at midday. अरे ये क्या डक कर रही हो दूसरे को परेशान करती हो अभी आप परेशान हो जाओ थोड़ा Sarita नहीं Nakul, you have to ask her a few questions. And she has to answer. She can't duck. Nakul, you have to ask her a few questions. You got a chance to put on the hot spot.
So I'm actually quite surprised Sarita chose to make like a romantic show, and she's only made romantic shows till now. Sarita, you've been a very serious sort of journalist in the entertainment industry. You were. That was the impression we all got. How did you choose to make a froth, light-hearted show? And man, who would assume? Shot in London.
I just think that both the shows that I've done, Broken as well as Never Kiss, the story spoke to me, and that's why. I mean, I'm a huge sucker for romance, and yeah, I'm so glad it worked. And now I'd want Harsh and Nakul to say a few things.
That's a very, very able and capable man, Harsh. And Harsh, this is your first. You must hold the mic.
I just have to say one thing, right? We started shooting this show right towards the lag end of Corona, when Omicron was just starting. We were in London, and we were going to London, and I think we got, 1/4 or just 1/3 of our team over there to London because of whatever visa problems and things like that. Now, I think all of you over here who have worked on some amazing shows know how important a team is. I was, like, my head was blowing, but it is only thanks to them, the producers and the production team, who made it happen in about 1/3 of the team, and we made the show. So these guys did everything, right? He was his own spot boy, he was his own hair makeup for the first couple of days until we got people. Everybody's like that. Like I said, it was thanks to them. They have managed it so well, and they totally deserve this award. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations to the entire team. A great job done. I would just request all the presenters to please stay on stage for a second. Rupali ma'am, Abhimanyu, if we can have you on stage for the next few awards as well. And a picture as well. All right. Romance का flavor आगे बढ़ाते हुए, let's award our fan favorite Jodi, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is, I think you shouldn't have left the stage, Nakul Mehta and Anya Singh for Never Kiss Your Best Friend Season 2. Nakul, we would love to, of course, the show itself is called Never Kiss Your Best Friend, but what is some romantic advice that you have for all of us?
Man, before sharing any advice which may not hold relevant to this audience, but I'm just very, I think, Vanwari Saab, kudos to you for bringing together creators, artists, colleagues, fraternity together, and not just applauding industry which is based in Bombay, but regional, and it's so lovely to hear writers, editors, and directors speak. It rarely happens at award functions. Jim would agree to that. And it's wonderful that you managed to do that. I have to confess that I think in the sort of entertainment landscape, we're making a lot of shows which are high-octane dramas and thrillers. So, like when a light and frothy, breezy show came along, I said, great. And I'm glad that a platform like Z5 and our producers and my director Harsh and Arif from the first season did what they did. But I think this one really belongs to the Tani to my Sumer. Anya, it's her first ever award she mentioned to me, and I'm hoping she'll be reasonably happy to share this with me. Unfortunately, she's not here. She's shooting for another show which she's making. But whilst I continue to get like a lot of love for a show for the show which comes from mainly Gen Z, it's a youngish show. I think like being able to work with Anya and find like a sort of improbable friendship in a show which is about friendship is the anomaly I cherish the most in the show. So thank you so much and have a wonderful evening, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nakul.
Nakul, just wait. You talked, even your producers and your writers and directors talked about teamwork. You thanked me. But I'd like to thank, as far as these awards are concerned, I'd like to thank my son, Mishal Vanwari, who's really worked. It was his idea to get this into streaming. So he's the next gen coming in. So the Indian Telly Awards streaming edition was his brainchild, and he's been pushing it, along with a lot of members from the team. There's Swati Soni, who's the editor of Telly Chakka. She's been helping. There's Prerna, my daughter, who's an actor, and also has been helping in many ways. So, and then there's a team, entire team. There's Shaumitra Sahu, who's our business head. So there are a lot of people. There's my production head, who's Sahil Khan, who's put together this fabulous set that we put over here, the stage that we built over here. So it's teamwork. And there are many, many people there's an events coordinator, there's an awards coordinator. A lot of hard work goes into organizing this. People just look at it and say, chalo, yaar, isko award de diya, usko de diya, usko de diya, kisko de diya. He was just complaining to me a short while ago. I don't stop trying to create controversy where there is none. We are being honest and sincere in our work. I don't mean to be harsh on you, Manu. This is not dependent on platforms. This is a very independent recognition that's happening from a bunch of juries, from a jury, and from my editors where they think it's fit. They feel fit to recognize. Like this best jury is something which fans chose to recognize you all. So we have different elements of recognition which are coming in. So a big thank you to my entire production team and to all the platforms and to all the actors and the talent behind the screen, in front of the screen. And thank you to my lovely friends here who I had to persuade them to come on stage. Of course. She said.
Well, a big round of applause for the entire IndianTelevision.com team for setting up this beautiful event. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, ma'am, and Abhimanyu, for presenting those awards. And we are on our way. This next award is for the best digital ad film. Now, of course, we see a lot of ad films throughout every channel, but that also takes a lot of creativity, a lot of effort, and so much hard work goes into making digital ad films unique. So this is for those people. This is the best digital ad film business. Can we have the nominations, please? And to give away this award, I would like to welcome Nakul Mehta and Karishma Irani on stage. Apologies, Kashmira. All right. And the winner is Disney Plus Hotstar for brand campaign hashtag Thoda Ruk Shahrukh. Very, very unique campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for the Disney Plus Hotstar team. Keep the applause going as they make their way to the stage. Thank you so much for accepting that award on behalf of the entire team of Disney Plus Hotstar. All right, the next award is for action and thriller. We all love action thriller shows. This one is for the best Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, 3 very powerful contenders. And the winner is Aranyak, streamed on Netflix. Big round of applause for Team Aranyak as they make their way towards the stage. Congratulations, sir. Sir, we would really love to hear from you. What was your biggest challenge in making Aranyak? It's a very powerful show, and everyone loved it. So what was your experience like?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Telly and the Indian Television Awards. The biggest challenge was pandemic, as everybody else faced it. But the biggest support was our crew and cast, which held it together. My producers, Siddharth Roy Kapoor, Rohan Sippi, Ramesh Sippi, all of them. I think my EP is here somewhere, Jinesh Shah. A big thank you to Jinesh Shah. Without you, we couldn't have done this. So thank you guys. Thank you, Ravina. Thank you, Param. Thank you, Ashutosh sir. Thank you. And Netflix, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And congratulations, Team Aranyak. All right. Moving straight on, action or thriller ka pace badhate hue, let's give the award for the best Hindi movie in the action genre. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, some very powerful contenders again. And we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. The winners are Dhamaka, streamed on Netflix, and State of Siege, Temple Attack, streamed on Z5. Big round of applause for both teams. Very well-deserved victory.
Thank you, Anil. And I respect your awards. So it was incorrect of you to say that I don't. Thank you, ZTV. Thank you, Akshay Khanna. Thank you, Ken. I'd like to dedicate this award to my father, who I unfortunately lost this year. But he's been a war veteran, and he's inspired me to tell a lot of the, patriotic stories that I like telling. And I think State of Siege is in line with our fearless soldiers that fight for our safety. And again, I'd like to thank my lovely wife. She never comes up on stage, Rupali. And thank you, Ken. Over to you.
Thank you, Manu. Thank you, Rupali. But yeah, continuing with what Manu had to say, the men in uniform, having worked with them on the show, you understand what we do is nothing compared to the kind of sacrifices, the kind of dedication, the kind of discipline that they have to maintain every day for a whole lifetime. So this is for the men in uniform, especially our NSG commandos. Thank you.
Big round of applause to both teams. Very well-deserved victory. All right. Nakul and Kashmira, we'd like you to stay for the next award as well. This award is for the drama category, ladies and gentlemen. Best Drama Hindi Series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, some very, very powerful contenders. And with bated breath, I'm very happy to announce the winner is Maharani, streamed on Sony Live, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Team Maharani. Ma'am and sir, we would love to hear from you. Maharani was really, really loved by all. Season 2 is really amazing. What is it that you would like to share with us?
Well, firstly, it's really special. Hey, Guneet. So glad somebody we started our journey with is also here. So this is the first OTT production for Kangra Talkies, our company, and we are so happy that it's been loved across, and more so season 2. And of course, it wouldn't be possible without our team, Subhaji, Uma, Nandan, and also Sony Live. I mean, they just back you. They back you so well. I'm really, really happy that we went to them, and Danesh and Shugato really backed us. And Naren, would you like to?
Well, as Dimple said, this is our first ever OTT production. And हमारे यहाँ कहते हैं टेलीविज़न या फिल्म या किसी भी प्रोडक्शन करने का मतलब ये होता है कि आप रोज़ बेटी की शादी कर रहे होते हो. तो अगर इस तरह का रिवार्ड्स मिलते रहे तो हम रोज़ एक बेटी की शादी करना चाहेंगे. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Secondly, I would really like to dedicate this award to my dad. For keeping the faith. I just lost him a month before the show came on air. Miss you, Dad, and this is really for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for sharing such beautiful, heartfelt words. Thank you, Nakul and Kashmira. Thank you for presenting those awards. All right. We have come to some of the performers. We will be awarding some अभिनेत्रियां, उनको हम स्टेज पर आमंत्रित करेंगे. This award, of course, is for Best Supporting Actress in a Hindi Movie, ladies and gentlemen. To give away this award, I would like to call R.J. Malishka and Sudhanshu Pandey on stage. All right, the winner for Best Supporting Actress is Tanvi Azmi ji for Tribhanga Tedi Medi Crazy, streamed on Netflix. Big round of applause for Tanvi ji. Congratulations, Tanvi ji. We've loved your performances over the years. This one is very, very special. What do you have to share in your entire journey, all the way to the show?
It was, of course, an amazing journey for me. Tribhanga was it was a space I had never entered before, and it was challenging for me. But I had Renuka Shahane as the director, and she knew exactly what she was doing, and I was also with Kajol after many, many years. And I also had my husband behind the camera after many years. And he's been always telling me that Tribhanga, your performance in Tribhanga deserved much more than what you've been getting. So, and it's high praise from him because he doesn't praise very easily. So I'm really delighted, and I'm glad that I'm being given this award for Tribhanga by Indian Telly Streaming Awards and Telly Chakkar. And I'm extremely thankful to Netflix for making this kind of film and backing this kind of film.
Thank you so much, Tanvi ji.
Thank you.
We love seeing you perform, and congratulations on this victory.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Tanvi ji. Very well deserved. And the next award is for a negative shade. Villains ko bhi hum utna hi value karte hain. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the best negative actor in a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? Wow, some very, very powerful performances. All right. And the winner is Surya Sharma for Andeki Season 2, streamed on Sony Live. Congratulations, Surya.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Telly Chakkar Indian Telly Streaming Awards 2022. And I want to thank Applause team, Deepak sir, Sami sir, for giving me this opportunity. And it's a blessing for me. And yes, many more to come. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on that victory. A big round of applause for Surya Sharma. All right. Negative shades ko aur aage badhate hain. Best negative actor in a regional series, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner is Ravi Verma for 9 hours, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. Congratulations, Ravi. Ravi, they say that the most people who do a lot of negative roles are the nicest people in real life. What do you have to say to that?
I should ask my wife. Going back to a little bit, I want to say, Anil ji and jury, thank you so much, because I've been in the industry for the last 15 years. I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of accolades and love, but no award. And just when you are really genuinely, focusing on क्या बोलते हैं, talent, raw talent, I'm glad I'm here. ये तो मेरे लिए national award की तरह है, OTT में, बिल्कुल. Thank you so much. और I would like to thank my showrunner, Krish, my producer, Rajiv Reddy, and my director, Niranjan Kaushik sir. Thank you so much. He is the one who said you'll get a Best Actor award when I was actually doing it. Thank you so much. And I'm embracing this change to OTT. I would hope that people will watch all of you guys from, Odisha, Gujarat, all of them. Thank you so much. Please watch my show so that I can extend myself beyond my boundaries of language and, but language is not not a restriction for me. And last things is my wife, my son, my even pets, they had to bear with me. Thanks to my family, then my brother, parents, in-laws, and friends. And one last thing, my wife is a big fan of Vanraj and even, Nikhil. The show runs every day. Anupama and बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. तो default से मैं उनको देखना ही पड़ता है. एक घंटा तो देखूंगा ही देखूंगा. So thanks a lot to you guys. And sir, thanks a lot for Indian Telly Streaming Awards. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on winning that award. All right. The next award is one of the big ones, ladies and gentlemen. It is the best actor in a Hindi series. देखते हैं इस साल का कौन अभिनेता है या अभिनय करने में सबसे माहिर. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Sarb for Rocket Boys, streamed on Sony Live. Congratulations, Jim.
Hello. Hi. Thank you very much. Thank you to Telly Chakkar and to the Indian Telly Streaming Awards for honoring me with this. I'd like to thank Sony Live and Sid Roy Kapoor Productions. I think it's my second production with them. Thank you for your ongoing support. And MA, Nikhil, Madhu, Monisha, thank you so much. I think it's the beginning of a relationship that's going to last for a bit longer. Bringing us to Rocket Boys specifically, the whole team. The DOP sitting right there, Harshveer Oberoi, the camera team, the set department, the AD team, the costume team. I mean, I can go on. The show is made with so much love, and I'm really glad that it has been appreciated. And last but not least, Abe Pannu, my director and the creator of the show. I think the world is only soon going to discover how talented you are. And hopefully they'll see you like how I can see you, with admiration and respect. As far as all my other nominees go, I don't think you got to see them up here, but congratulations to all of them. I'm glad to share this space of web series, this whole new world with you guys. And as they say, competitions are for horses. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jim. Very, very well deserved. A great performance from a great show. Cheers, man. All right. The next one is for Best Actress Hindi Series. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have the nominations, please? Some very talented names. And the winner is Amruta Subhash for Saas Bahu Achar Private Limited, streamed on Z5.
Thank you. Thank you, jury. Thank you, Anilji. Thank you, tellychakkar.com. This is special because
This is my first Best Actress award in Hindi. You know, especially for actresses, the journey from supporting actress to best actress is a challenging one. All the actresses would agree with me. So I would like to, of course, thank TVF, Arunab Kumar and Nimisha Pandey, Z5 head, because they stood by my name when this is my first role as protagonist, and they stood by my name. And so, yeah, because they stood by my name, I could do this role of Suman Srivastav. And of course, Apurva Singh Karki, my director who created Suman Srivastav. And this award is for Suman, my character, जो एक ऐसी औरत है जो who never gives up and who finally succeeds. So this is for the spirit of woman, spirit of Suman, who never gives up. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Amrita.
Thank you.
Very, very well deserved.
Thank you, and thank you, Sandesh, my husband, who is always standing there for me. Love you. Even now. Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations. And Sudhanshu and Malishka, we would love also to hear from the both of you. Can we have a microphone as well? What are your thoughts on tonight awarding and rewarding all the talent from behind the scenes? I know we've heard your voices, your voice especially, and you've been a very, very talented performer for many years. How is this initiative making you feel?
I think it's a, well, good evening everyone, sorry. I think it's a great platform. It's fantastic to see so much of talent under one roof from OTT and television both, as my friend Mr. Dabas would agree from there. It's incredible. I think all the technicians, all the people behind the camera, in front of the camera, everyone's here gathered in such volumes, and it's I think when you receive an award, it is the best reward for one's hard work, and I think it's just so encouraging for for all the technicians to receive an award here. Like I said, it's a reward, and I think it encourages them to do so much more and so much better ahead, and give so much more entertainment and content, and keep providing for all the audiences. Well, I think. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Sudhanshu. I'll hand the mic to Malishka because
yes,
she's
absolutely.
dying. I think she's going to gobble this mic. Okay, just spare it.
Malishka की आवाज हम सुनना चाहते हैं.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for having me here. Thank you for that whistle. Is it for the dress? Yes. So let me tell you more. Of course, I've had great experiences with talking to most of you on the radio. A lot of you have been interviewed by me, and we watch you on screen, we watch your work on screen. Recently, I did a short film, so I'm a legit actor as of today from what I know. Thank you. Please watch it. It's called Parde Mein Rehne Do. Subtle plug. But because I did that film, and because now I see the world from both sides, I see what an incredible job you do. I've been on that set for all of 4 or 5 days. And of course, when you're the lead, you're, apple cut ke aapke haath mein aa raha hai, aapke liye set banaya ja raha hai. But the people who work behind it, whether it's the director, the AD, the spot boys, the people, in between, it is an amazing collaborative effort. And eventually, it comes down to something like this. Outside, when I was being asked the same question about awards, this is the same thing I said, and I say it even now, that some famous personality had once said, money in bank and award in cupboard. Of course you make your money, but I think awards are a great way for your frat to recognize you and for you to feel a certain way, like your job is accomplished, like you're shining, and not just for the ones on screen, but for the ones behind it as well. I congratulate all of you, and I am so happy that Telly Chakkar did something like this. Congratulations, Telly Chakkar, and to all of you in the audience for just being part of an industry that shines thus. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Did you regret giving me the mic?
Sudhanshu and Malishka, thank you so much. Thank you so much for presenting those awards. It's very, very nice to have you here on stage. Your presence is really appreciated. And before I let you go, I think Check. All right, before I let you go, since you guys are here, and I know you've been asking so many people so many questions over the years, एक दो सवाल मैं आपको पूछना चाहूँगा. Can we have the microphone once more? नहीं छुपो मत. मलिश्का, आप आ ही गए हो तो एक सवाल आपसे पूछना बनता है. And of course, सुधांशु के लिए भी एक mic होगा तो it'll be amazing. It's a very... Yes, you guys can... Yes, one more microphone, please. All right, I'm sure you guys know most of this. But if you don't, koi baat nahi, this is just fun and jest. It's going to be fun to play around. All right, I'm going to name the show, okay? And you have to tell me which OTT platform it is on. ठीक है? Simple सा game है. मैं show का नाम बोलूँगा, आपको OTT platform guess करना है. गलत answer कोई बात नहीं. We have everyone here to cheer you on and help you also.
I think it's a fantastic game. Just don't call it simple.
It's not simple.
Please don't cancel us, okay, if we get
No.
this wrong.
Okay. But it's great to have you on stage. All right, the first show is called Breathe.
I know this.
Hotstar.
Hotstar.
That is the wrong answer. It is Amazon Prime.
Yes, there you go.
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं.
We won.
All right.
But we won.
Coffee with Karan.
Netflix.
Hotstar.
Malishka gets the right answer. Hotstar.
Come on, Hotstar.
कोई बात नहीं, Sudhanshu, that was great.
You said
We'll
it
help
was
you with the other
collaborative.
ones. All right, some more coming your way. Money Heist. ये वाला easy है. Come on.
Sorry, Netflix. Netflix?
You're right.
Sudhanshu
You guys
said
agree?
it.
You're
Netflix?
right.
All
Yes.
right, Money Heist, that is the
She
correct
heard me.
answer, ladies and gentlemen. Nagin कौन से OTT platform पर है?
This also. Woot.
Woot.
That is the right answer. क्या बात है? Superb, superb. Shark Tank.
Sony Live.
Sony Live. Correct.
Is it Sony Live or no?
Sony Live. No, it's Netflix, ladies and gentlemen.
Are the
Wrong
Angrezi?
answer. Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Angrezi.
Okay, all right. Now, the next show is called Chinese Bhasad.
ये तो आपके
है
मन
काफी
में
पॉपुलर शो है. काफी लोगों ने देखा है. Yes, you
Chinese Bhasad.
Chinese Bhasad. Yes, yes.
It's not on TikTok, right?
No, it's not.
Reels.
That was a great one. Okay, any guesses?
Woot?
No.
Jhoot. No, Woot is not correct. This is in your man.
ये ऐसा कोई शो है?
ये आपके मन में चलता है.
Chinese
ऐसा show
Bhasad is a show and it is on Voot, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
said
Yes.
Congratulations, Woot.
All right. So last two shows, ठीक है? One is called Altered Carbon.
You know this
That
also.
sounds very Netflix.
Netflix.
That is Netflix, ladies and gentlemen.
There were huge hoardings, yes.
All right. And the last show is Karanjit Kaur. Very popular show.
Sony Live.
Sony Live. Z5.
Z5 it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that brings us to the end of that superb round. Thank you so much, Sudhanshu
Thank you,
and
thank you so
Malishka, for being a sport. It was great having you on here. And
Thank you, audience.
look forward to hearing and seeing more of your talent, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
Thank you.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Sudhanshu and RJ Malishka. All right. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the best supporting actress in a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, some very, very talented actresses. Kaun hoga winner? To give away this award, we would like to call on stage Mr. Anil Vanwari once again, and Umesh Shukla, director. Oh my God, 102 not out. Umesh ji and Anil sir. All right, and the winner for that is none other than Neena Gupta ji for Panchayat Season 2, Prime Video. Big round of applause for Neena ji as she makes her way on stage. Yes.
हम तो आपके बहुत फैन रह चुके हैं. You've been standing for absolute what a woman should stand for. You've had your own way in life, and professionally also you've taken up roles which have been challenging. A lot of respect for you, madam, as I spoke with you. Great fans of you and of Masaba, both of you all. The spirit of womanhood stands very strong in you. Thank you for that, and you inspired many. Now you can ask the questions, Rudraksh, and you can let us speak.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Neena ma'am. Lovely
Thank you.
performance. We've loved you over the years. What wisdom do you have to share for all of us, all actors and technicians and all the people that are here today?
मेरे को तो कोई wisdom देनी आती नहीं, मुझे सिर्फ लेनी आती है. So I'm always learning from younger actors, older actors, my co-actors. Wisdom देने के लिए बहुत गुरु है, मेरी ज़रूरत नहीं है. मैं सिर्फ thank you कहना चाहती हूँ TVF को, और आपका नाम बदल गया, क्या नाम है? इंडिया टेली स्ट्रीमिंग अवार्ड जो मुझे मिला है, मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ. अवार्ड तो सब अच्छे लगते हैं, जिसके लिए भी मिलता है और जो भी देता है, लेकिन मेरे लिए पंचायत के लिए अवार्ड प्राप्त करना बहुत बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है और बहुत ही खुशी की बात है, क्योंकि पंचायत मेरे लिए एक बहुत ही स्पेशल सीरीज़ है. आज के ज़माने में जब सिंपल चीज़ों की वैल्यू इतनी नहीं रहती है, मतलब अगर मैं कहीं जाती हूँ खाना खाने, मैं वेजिटेरियन हूँ, और अगर मैं दाल चावल मांगती हूँ तो लोगों के नाक ऐसा होता है, अरे यार बहुत मुश्किल है यार ये. ऐसे समय में पंचायत को आज 2 अवार्ड मिले तो बहुत ही खुशी की बात है. एंड आई एम वेरी वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू ऑल ऑफ यू.
And I want to share something with you. She's actually been unwell. When I spoke to her yesterday, she was coughing. How are you feeling today? कैसी है आपकी तबीयत?
अभी ठीक है, घर पहुंचते ही खराब हो जाएगी.
और आप वेजिटेरियन की बात कर रही थी, मुझे तो और तकलीफ होती है क्योंकि मैं मिर्ची नहीं खाता हूँ, मैं स्पाइसी फूड नहीं खाता हूँ. रेस्टोरेंट में जाता हूँ, मुझे दाल चावल तो बहुत तकलीफ होते हैं लोगों को. आई टोटली अंडरस्टैंड योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. और मैं भी वेजिटेरियन हूँ. आई टोटली अंडरस्टैंड. Congratulations and thank you for coming here. Really appreciate. We are honored. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Congratulations, Neena ji. Very, very well deserved. We love you having here. Yeah. Umesh ji and Anil sir, if we can have a microphone, we would love to hear from you as well. What are your thoughts, sir, on being here and this beautiful night?
I'm really enjoying this evening, and I'm thank you, Anil, for inviting me. I'm being a part of jury also. I have enjoyed all the shows. Few shows I couldn't watch when it was streaming, but because of him, I watched everything, and I really loved everything. I really enjoyed कि जिस तरह से फिल्मों का जो एक मेकिंग होता है वो वेब सीरीज में भी देखने को मिल रहा है. आई एम रियली ग्लैड कि अभी एकदम टीवी जैसा वेब सीरीज नहीं बन रहा है. सो दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग. सो आई रियली वांट कि और काफ़ी अच्छे शोज आए. इवन टेक्निकली जब मैंने रॉकेट बॉयज़ देखा तो बहुत मज़ा आया कि यार ये लेवल का भी एक वेब शो बन सकता है. रियली थैंक यू फॉर एंटरटेन अस विद दैट शो. थैंक यू वेरी मच. पंचायत ऑल्सो लाइक अमेजिंग. इतनी सिंप्लिसिटी से ये शो चल रहा है और इतना मज़ा आ रहा है देखने के लिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच गाइस. थैंक यू.
मेरे को एक बात कहनी कि आप लोग वेब सीरीज दोहराते रहते हो. प्लीज डू नॉट कॉल इट वेब सीरीज, क्योंकि पान वाला भी उत्तर प्रदेश में या किसी छोटे शहर में वेब सीरीज बना रहे. लेट्स स्टार्ट कॉलिंग दिस, इट्स लाइक टेलीविजन इंटरनेशनली. It's television, accepting it's being streamed on, let's call it digital or originals, let's call it OTT shows, let's stop using the word web series. I've been fighting with the industry not to call it web series. Call it originals, call it TV shows. So that's my humble request to the whole industry and to you too. Because web series, anyone can make it. It could be a small creator in a small town. That's my humble request to the industry.
One more thing I would like to add that जिस तरह से रीजनल भी OTTs जब बन रही है, गुजराती में ओहो है. सो आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि बाकी सारी लैंग्वेजेस में भी बन रहा है. जैसे हम अगर कोई भी मनी आइस देखते हैं तो हम हिंदी में भी देखते हैं, अभी इंग्लिश में भी देखते हैं. तो ये सारी लैंग्वेज जो है अपनी रीजनल वो आ रही है, वो भी एक दिन देखना इंग्लिश में जाएगी. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Umesh ji and Anil sir. Some very, very good words. Looking forward to your film, sir. All right. Before we go ahead with the next award, we would like to invite our next presenters, Mr. Jagdish Chandra, CEO and Editor-in-Chief, Bharat 24, and Manoj Jagyasi, Chief Business Officer and Strategic Advisor, Bharat 24. But before that, we would like to play a special intro audiovisual. Let's take a look.
Dr. Jagdish Chandra's passion for news and insight for the inner nuances of political analysis has made him the immutable leader in the media industry. Dr. Jagdish Chandra, Editor-in-Chief and CEO, Bharat 24, is a name to be reckoned with. His straightforwardness during his political interviews and the accurate analysis of elections on the very popular The JC Show only proves his command over the pulse of the nation. As CEO of ETV Network, Z Media Regional Channels, First India News, and Editor-in-Chief of First India, the popular English daily, Dr. Jagdish Chandra has ascended to an iconic figure in media. With Bharat 24, Vision of New India, he has now successfully launched a new national Hindi news channel, which is rapidly changing the definition of national news.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Manoj ji and Jagdish ji as they make their way onto the stage, the visionaries of Bharat 24. All right. The next award is for the Best Supporting Actor in a Hindi Series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, some very, very talented actors. All right, we have a tie. The winners are Raghubir Yadav ji for Panchayat Season 2, streamed on Prime Video, and Jamil Khan for Gullakh Season 3, streamed on Sony Live. Congratulations, Raghubir ji and Jamil.
Receiving this award on behalf of Jamil because he is from my Gullakh Parivar. And I know he must be saying thank you to TVF, Sony Live, the entire cast, director and writers. So Jamil, on your behalf, I thank everyone.
Congratulations, Jamil and Raghubir, sir. Very, very well-deserved winners. All right. The next award is for the Best Supporting Actor in a Regional Series. And the winner is Ragi Jani for Vittal Teri, streaming on Oho Gujarati. Congratulations, Mr. Jani. Congrats, sir.
Thank you.
We really are very, very glad to have you and win today. So can you please share a few words about what your thoughts are on this entire new venture and of entertainment?
मैं सबसे पहले ज्यूरी का बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ. गुजरात का सबसे पहला OTT प्लेटफॉर्म ओहो गुजराती है, जिसने 18 महीनों के अंदर 18 डायरेक्टर को अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है, 11 राइटर को अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है, और आज उनमें से 3 राइटर को आज यहाँ से अवार्ड प्राप्त हुआ है। वो बहुत बड़ी बात है हमारे लिए। विठल तिड़ी एक सौराष्ट्र की स्टोरी है, जिसमें मैंने बहुत जाने पहचाने एक्टर प्रतीक गांधी के फादर का रोल किया है मैंने। हमारे डायरेक्टर अभिषेक जैन, सिनेमैन प्रोडक्शन, ओहो गुजराती, सबका मैं बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। मेरे माता पिता, मेरी वाइफ और मेरे बेटे का भी मैं बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। उनके सपोर्ट से आज जो कुछ भी हो, मैं हूँ आज आपके सामने। एंड थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Very, very well deserved. And we are very, very glad to have amazing streaming from the regional sector, Oho Gujarati. Big round of applause to everyone involved. All right. The next award is for Best Supporting Actor in a Hindi Short Film. And the winner is Jaideep Alhawat for Ajeeb Dastans, streamed on Netflix. Congratulations to Jaideep. Very, very well deserved victory.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Jaideep Alhawat is not here, so I'm receiving the award on his behalf. He says thanks to the jury and the entire cast and crew of Ajeeb Dastan. Thank you.
Thank you so much for accepting that award on Jaideep's behalf. Big round of applause for the winners of those sections. And thank you so much, Manoj ji and Jagdish ji. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका. All right. The next award is for the Youth Icon Editorial Choice. And to give away this award, I would like to call on stage Praveen Dabas and Donal. Parveen Dabas and Donal. All right. And the winner is Pratik Babbar for Chakravyuh. Cheers, man. Big round of applause for Pratik. Pratik, we would love to hear from you. How was Chakravyuh में से गुजरने का आपका कैसा experience था?
निकल गया मैं यार. No, it's always so encouraging to be recognized and rewarded for the work we do. I'm just going to put this on the ground because I've also made a list of everybody I must thank, just in case I forget. I'd like to thank the editorial team of Telly and IndianTelevision.com, Mr. Anil Wanwari, the founder and CEO of IndianTelevision.com, and Swati. I'd like to dedicate this award to the entire team of Chakravyuh and to all my fans who have never stopped believing through all the highs and all the lows. I love you with all my heart. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Congratulations, Pratik. Very, very well deserved. And Chakravyuh, very, very good. We loved seeing you perform. Cheers, man. All right. The next award is for the director. Director की chair बहुत important होती है. They guide literally everything. The director is the captain of the ship. And this one is for the best director for Hindi movies, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have the nominations, please? Well, some very, very talented directors nominated. And the winner is Umesh Bisht for Paglet, streamed on Netflix. Umesh sir, congratulations. We would love to hear from you. आपका experience कैसा था in making this amazing movie?
Good evening. Firstly, I would like to thank Telly Chakkar and Indian Telly Streaming Awards. I'd also like to thank Netflix and my producers Guneet, Achin, Ekta, Shobhaji, Ruchika. And I'll also like to thank my extremely talented and awesome cast and crew. Thank you very much. And my family, my wife Vandana, my kids Anjani, Siddharth and Adi. Making Paglat was a beautiful journey, and I was blessed to have found such lovely people. And it was a very enriching experience for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Very, very unique film. Received so well by everyone. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Moving straight on, we have the next award for Best Screenplay Writer in the Hindi movie category. Screenplay Writer, बहुत ही ज़रूरी category. And the winner again is Umesh Bisht, sir, for
थैंक यू अगेन, थैंक यू सो मच. एक छोटी सी गप शेयर करना चाहता हूँ आप लोगों के साथ, एक किस्सा. मैं गुनीत जी के पास मिलने गया था, या किसी दूसरी फिल्म के विषय में बात चल रही थी. वी वर डिस्कसिंग सम अदर फिल्म प्रोजेक्ट, एंड उनको वो कुछ खास पसंद नहीं आ रहा था वो आइडिया. सो देन वी डिसाइडेड अच्छा चाय पानी पीते हैं, फिर निकलते हैं गप वप मार के. एंड शी वाज सेइंग मैंने तो वैसे भी हिंदी पिक्चरें बनाना बंद कर दिया है, मैं हॉलीवुड जा रही हूँ. तो ऐसी बातों बातों में पगलैट का आइडिया ऐसे ही कैजुअली मैंने डिस्कस किया, एंड सडनली एवरीथिंग चेंज्ड, एंड शी बिकेम सो एक्साइटेड आफ्टर हियरिंग दिस आइडिया, जिसको मैं एक्चुअली लिखने की नहीं सोच रहा था. मुझे लग रहा था कोई इसको इस तरह के आइडिया को सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा. बट गुनीत नॉट ओनली अप्रिशिएटेड द आइडिया, शी सडनली बिकेम वेरी एक्साइटेड एंड शेयरिंग हर ओन स्टोरीज. And then throughout, the way she supported, the writing of this film was really amazing. So thank you, Guneet, for believing, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Cheers, sir. Thank you so much for giving us this film. All right, moving straight on is a big award. This is the Best Drama Hindi Movie. Can we have the nominations, please? And the winner is, once again, Umesh Bisht for Paglet, streamed on Netflix. Congratulations, Team Paglet. Congratulations, ma'am. And sir, once again, we would love to hear from you, Guneet ma'am, on what the entire experience was and how this film came into fruition.
Thank you, Telly Chakra and Indian Telly Streaming Awards. Thank you, jury. This award really means a lot. Paglet means a lot. Umesh sir just shared, there is a lot of me, there's a lot of personal story. 2 days ago, one of the leading therapists of our country did an Instagram poll, 2 दिन पहले, about which is a piece of film that helps you deal with grief, and most of the people said Paglet. And it was, and she reached out to me and she told me this, and it really means a lot that we touched a chord, because वही तो करना है अपने सिनेमा के साथ, थोड़ा सा अपना इमोशन शेयर करना है, थोड़ा सा अपना सुख दुख बांटना है, एंड कुछ सीखना है, एंड कुछ सिखाना है, तो सीखते रहना है इनफैक्ट. Puglet for me is some sort of, मैं थोड़ा निराश हो गई थी about before the world of OTT, because I've always done independent films and I've always tried to push independent films. So I really thought that maybe one should try more other cities, territories, countries, and वो सच है. मैंने एक गद्दा खरीद के LA में घर भी ले लिया था. My investment was in a gadda and I was moving, and then I met Umesh sir and heard Puglet, and it was just come to life. Thank you Ekta, Ruchika, Balaji for believing in it, for believing in story of this. Thank you Sanya for bringing the character to life. Thank you Achin and everybody at Sikhya for making this happen. And most of all, thank you Umesh sir and Netflix for pushing it and celebrating Puglet. जब मैं पगलेट पिच कर रही थी तब लोग कह रहे थे कि कौन देखेगा ये, मतलब, and I used to say ये कॉमेडी है, किसी को समझ नहीं आता था. They're like, it's a film on death. I said no, but it's a dark comedy. Nobody understood, and there was Netflix that did a holy release of the film, celebrated the film with festivals. So thank you. This means a lot to us at Sikhya and everybody.
Congratulations to the entire team. And thank you so much, Parveen and Donal, for presenting those awards. It was really great having you on stage. Cheers. All right. The next award is for the best screenplay writer Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? To give away this award, I would like to call on stage Zoravar Kalra, founder, Massive Restaurants, and Asha Negi. Zoravar Karla and Asha Negi. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, we have a tie, and the winners for this category. The winners are Tigmanshu Dhulia, Vijay Maurya, and Puneet Sharma for The Great Indian Murder, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. And Saurabh Khanna, Puneet Batra for Kota Factory Season 2, streamed on Netflix. A big round of applause for both teams. Some very, very talented things we get to see from all of you. Thank you so much. It's a very, very well-deserved victory for both amazing shows. And would you like to share anything? What are you feeling today? Yes, winning this beautiful award.
Thank you, Telly Chakra. Thank you, Indian Telly Streaming Award. एक शो को बनाने में एक्चुअली बहुत लोगों की मेहनत लगती है, तो कुछ नाम लेने बहुत ज़रूरी है, वरना थोड़ा उनके बिना शायद यहाँ पहुँचते नहीं, यहाँ खड़े नहीं होते. तो सबसे पहले तो जो मेरे फेलो राइटर हैं कोटा फैक्ट्री के, सौरभ खन्ना, बहुत मज़ा आया उनके साथ काम करने में. अरुणाब कुमार for really supporting and backing this show, and the director Raghav Subbu, उनके बिना भी ये शायद यहाँ नहीं हो सकते. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cheers. Congratulations. विजय सर बताइए.
गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स. तीशु भाई शूट कर रहे हैं, बॉम्बे के बाहर हैं वो, तो आ नहीं पाए आज. सो मैं और पुनीत आए हैं, और नॉर्मली राइटर्स रूम आजकल कहा जाता है, राइटर्स जब मिलते हैं तो हमने रूम में नहीं लिखी ये सीरीज़, क्योंकि ये सीरीज़ ट्रैवल करती है और अभी तक कातिल ढूंढ रही है. तो सेकेंड सीज़न में आपको पता चलेगा कौन है. तो हमने लॉन में लिखा, हमने बैल्कनी में लिखा, जूम कॉल पे लिखा, सड़क पे लिखा, सब जगह हम लिख ही रहे हैं घूम घूम के. तो बहुत मज़ा आया ये सीरीज़ लिखते हुए, लिखने में भी मज़ा आएगा. एंड थैंक यू टेली चक्कर, इंडियन टेलीविजन, India's largest OTT awards. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you to both teams A big round of applause.
And thank you, Preeti Sinha, for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right. The next award is for the Best Drama Series Editorial Choice. And the winner is The Great Indian Murder, streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar, produced by Ajay Devgan and Preeti Vinay Shah. Preeti Vinay Sinha. Congratulations to all the winners. A big round of applause to the entire team. Request the presenters to please stick around for the next award. Congratulations to all the winners. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The Great Indian Murder. All right. The next award is for Best Director in a Regional Series. Can we have the nominations, please? And the winner is Brahma and Anucharan. M for Sujal, The Vortex, streamed on Prime Video. Congratulations to Team Sujal. On behalf of, yes, absolutely, a big round of applause for this amazing, amazing piece of content that we all loved. All right. This award now is for the best story in a Hindi series. Story बहुत important होती है. Like we shared, it is the backbone of all series. So can we see the nominees? A lot of amazing, amazing shows nominated. And the winner, once again, is Rocket Boys, streamed on Sony Live, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause, Team Rocket Boys. Congratulations to the entire team. It was a very, very important show. Thank you so much for collecting that award on behalf of the entire team. All right. And I would like to thank you all, both as well, to please give the awards. Thank you for your presence on stage. All right. The next award is for Best Series Hindi. Can we have the nominees, please? Best Series. Can we have a drum roll? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring on stage Ejaz Khan and Ali Asgar to present this award. All right, drum roll, all amazing, amazing series. Unfortunately, only one has to win, and we will celebrate the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Rocket Boys, streamed on Sony Live. Huge round of applause. The Team Rocket Boys taking the stage once again. Congratulations to the entire team. Job well done. And one of the most loved shows. Thank you so much, guys. And congratulations to the entire team. All right. The next award is for Fan Favorite Actor, ladies and gentlemen. Fans की choice. देखते हैं किस actor को मिलता है ये award. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Manoj Bajpayee for Family Man Season 2, streamed on Prime Video. Congratulations, Manoj ji, on winning this award. Very, very well deserved. All right, Manoj ji was not able to be here, but we accept the award on his behalf. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fans की choice और आगे बढ़ाते हैं. Let's talk about the fan favorite director. And the winner is Rajan DK for The Family Man Season 2, streamed on Prime Video. Big round of applause for Rajan DK. Requesting Jim to please come and accept this award as well, along with one of our team members, if you could come. Okay. We accept the award on their behalf. No problems at all. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the entire team on winning. And of course, a very, very important director. All right, this award is for the Best Supporting Actress in a Regional Series. And the winner in the regional category is Aishwarya Rajesh for Sujal the Vortex, streamed on Prime Video, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Aishwarya. Ma'am. We would love for you to say a few words and share.
Yeah, hi. So this is on behalf of Aishwarya. Unfortunately, she's held up in the shooting today, so she was not able to make it. So I would like to thank the entire team behind this, the jury, and all the cast and crew. Aishwarya is an amazing actor, so working with her was a pleasure. So I think it's a very well-deserved award. Thank you.
Congratulations to Aishwarya. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting the award on her behalf. All right. Moving straight on. This award is for Fan Favorite Supporting Actress. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Shreya Dhanwantri for Mumbai Diaries 2611, streamed on Amazon Prime Video. Congratulations, Shreya. So if you can just accept it on her behalf and say a few words. Very well deserved. Congratulations to Shreya.
I worked with Shreya in Mumbai Diaries. I was ACP Taude and she was the reporter, so I accepted from her behalf. And Abhay is here, who was our associate in the play, in the series. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for accepting that award. Very well deserved. Thank you so much, Ejaz sir, Ali sir, for presenting those awards. Your presence is really appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. Awards ka silsila aur aage badhate hain. The next award is for power-packed performance by a female editorial choice. And to give away this award, I would like to call on stage Rakhi Sawant and Prerna Wanbari. Welcome on stage. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Asha Negi for Abhay Season 2. Big round of applause. And congratulations, Asha. Very well deserved. Asha, we would love to hear a few words from you.
So I've hardly been nominated in my entire television and OTT space. This is my first award for an OTT series that I've done. And I'm really, really excited. As you can see how excited I am, you really don't have to guess it. And yeah, this is super, super special. Thank you, Indian Telly Streaming Awards. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Asha. Very well deserved. A big round of applause for Asha Negi, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This next award is for Best Series in the regional category. Can we have the nominations, please? All right. Some very powerful nominees. And the winner is Sujal, The Vortex, streamed on Prime Video. Big round of applause, Team Sujal. Thank you so much. A big round of applause and congratulations, Team Sujal. Very, very well deserved. All right. The next award is for Best Actress in a regional category, regional series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right. And the winner is Shriya Reddy for Sujal, The Vortex, Prime Video. Congratulations, Shriya. Thank you, sir, for accepting that award. Thank you so much. 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Rakhi Sawant on stage, of course, Prerna as well. We just want to hear from the both of you, especially Rakhi ji. आपको कैसा लग रहा है आज यहाँ पर आके स्ट्रीमिंग अवार्ड्स बहुत ही स्पेशल नाइट है सारे OTT प्लेटफॉर्म्स के लिए सारे शोज के लिए कैसा फील हो रहा है आपको?
हेलो एवरीवन, मैं तहे दिल से आप सबको कहना चाहती हूँ OTT नहीं होता तो हम जीते कैसे जीते बिकॉज कोरोना में जब हम घर में थे तो एक OTT प्लेटफॉर्म ही है जो हमें जिंदा रखा है। वह हम ना बाहर जा पाते थे ना कुछ कर पाते थे। तो थैंक यू कि OTT प्लेटफॉर्म से सब स्टार्ट हुआ, ना हम थिएटर में जा पाते थे ना कुछ, बट ये बहुत अच्छा जरिया है। अब अगर जिन जिन लोगों को कहते हैं बड़ी फिल्मों में चांस नहीं मिलता, OTT प्लेटफॉर्म काम आता है, OTT में आ जाते हैं। मैं भी इतनी OTT शोज कर रही हूँ, बहुत अच्छी बात है। हाँ, मैं तरस गई हूँ बहुत बड़ी बड़ी फिल्में करने के लिए बट आई एम सो हैप्पी कि OTT प्लेटफॉर्म जब से हैं वी फील्स के वाओ, अब हमारा जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो हम लोग दर्शकों तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। तो यही बात है। थैंक यू सो मच राखी जी, वी लव यू और आप बहुत ही ज़्यादा एंटरटेनिंग है। एंड Prerna Vanwari, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for her as well. She was really foundational in this happening tonight. So
No, I completely agree with Rakhi, and I'm very happy that this is happening. And thank you, Rudraksh, for being so amazing. And and thank you to everyone who joined us today.
thank you so much, Prerna and Rakhi, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause. All right. Moving straight on, ladies and gentlemen, some musical awards. Music भी बहुत ही important हिस्सा रखता है shows में, specials में, originals में. It's very important to really reward all the talented musicians and all the people involved in creating tracks. So this award is for the best title track in the specials. Can we have the nominations, please? And to give away this award, I would like to call on stage Malvika Raj and Aanchal Singh. All right. For this, we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen. And the winners are Phir Se by Vishal Mishra for Never Kiss Your Best Friend Season 2, Z5, and Aditya Gadvi for Vittal Teri, streamed on Oho Gujarati. Big round of applause for both winners. Best title track. Congratulations to you both. Thank you so much on winning the awards.
It is a great honor to accepting this award on behalf of Aditya Gadvi and our fabulous music directors Kedar and Bhargav. Vittal TD had two heroes, Pratik Gandhi and its music. So much so that even we got special mention by Rolling Stones. And lastly, I would like to thank jury and Indian television for this honor and wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And can we share the microphone once again for that dedication?
I'm saying this is on behalf of Vishal. Vishal would like to thank the jury and everybody associated with Never Kiss Your Best Friend. So yeah, this one is for Vishal. Thank you, Vishal.
Thank you so much. Beautiful title tracks, both very well deserved. And we move on. Aate hain actresses ki taraf. The next award is for Best Actress in a Hindi movie. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, very, very talented actresses. Very hard to choose, I'm sure, for the jury, but the winner is Taapsee Pannu for Haseen Dilruba, streamed on Netflix. All right, Taapsee unfortunately could not make it tonight, and we will make sure she has a very special message for all of us. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much Indian Telly Streaming Awards for considering me worthy of the honor of getting the Best Actress Award for Haseen Dilruba. Thank you so much to the jury for voting for me. I think whenever Haseen Dilruba is mentioned, it just touches a very special nerve in me because this was a huge team effort where everyone jumped into the risk of delivering something that is walking a very thin line between the good and the bad. Thank you so much Netflix for plastering the film all over the country. Thank you so much Anand sir for betting your bucks on me so that I can be the Haseen Dilruba. Thanks Kanika for writing such crazy characters for me time and again. Haseen Dilruba is yet another wacky character that you have given me. Thanks Vinil for putting up with me and making sure I look like your Haseen Dilruba because I know it can be quite a task to make me look like that. Thank you to the audience actually because it's your trust and love that has made Haseen Dilruba what it is. Because had it not been your love, I don't think we would have stood a chance to be getting so many awards, love, honor. Thank you so much everyone who made Haseen Dilruba what it is. Also my lovely co-stars Vikrant and Harsh, both of them, for being so sweet to me while I'm doing a role which is so out of my comfort zone. Had it not been their comfort on set, I think I would have also been a little scared playing Rani. So thanks everyone who's loved Haseen Dilruba, who's been there for the film, making it what it is. I think all this love and encouragement that comes our way when we get out of our comfort zone is what keeps us pushing whenever we want to do something that is beyond the boundaries. So yes, please keep the love coming in and we'll make sure we'll keep working harder. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Taapsee Pannu, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The next award is for Best Branded Video, Business. And The winner is History TV 18 for hashtag Road Trippin' with R&M Season 4. Congratulations, History TV 18. Congratulations. All right, requesting both of you to stick around for just a little bit. This next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Best Actor in a Hindi Movie. And let's take a look at the nominations. All right, some very talented big names. Only one can win. I'm sure the jury had a hard time to decide this award. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Vikrant Massey for Haseen Dilruba, streamed on Netflix. All right. Vikrant unfortunately could not make it as well tonight. We will make sure to send this award to him. We accept it on his behalf. And he has a very special message for all of us. So let's take a look at that.
Hi everyone and a very good evening. Before I begin, I would like to apologize for not turning up in person tonight. I really wish I could have been there. But nonetheless, I hope you guys are safe and fine and having a great time. And most importantly, I would like to thank the jury for considering me worthy of this recognition. This award, this recognition really gives me a lot of hope and strength to go out there and perform better and be worthy of your time. A huge thank you to the audiences as well for watching the film, for recommending the film, and each and every member of the jury. I'd like to share this with my team. I really couldn't have done this without them. So thank you so much, the Indian Telly Awards. Thank you so much for this recognition, and take care, stay safe.
Congratulations, Vikrant. Very, very well deserved. Haseen Dilruba, very, very talented performer. All right, and thank you to Malvika and Achal, both very, very talented performers. Thank you so much for presenting those awards. All right. Moving straight on, I would like to invite Mr. Anil Vanwari on stage once again to say a few words.
You know, people may ask why there's so many awards and they may get confused. So we've concentrated on Hindi series, we've concentrated on Hindi movies, we've concentrated on Hindi short films, we've concentrated on talent and, you know, the technicians behind each of these. Then we've concentrated on regional. So, you know, in terms of, while there may be expansive, too many awards, but we really wanted to recognize talent. And there are some categories where we've had joint winners where the jury could not decide. They had equal marks. So instead of, you know, tossing a coin or doing anything else, we decided to give it to both. And you'll especially see that in the writing department. The country really needs great writing talent. And the only way we can have more writing talent is by encouraging writing talent. And whether it's across 2 shows or whether it's across, so a big round of applause to all the writers who've really made, you know, the kind of content that's coming on OTT possible. Really, we need to stand up and applaud them, actually, not just applaud. Because writing is what is very, very demanding in something. Thank you, all of you all writers, for writing the shows that you all do.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a standing ovation to all the writers. Very well said, sir.
Yeah, and also I want to thank this young man. You know, I didn't know he was going to be hosting the awards, Rudraksh, until I met him for the first time yesterday. I think he must be exhausted to his boots. He's been standing for so long, and he's been holding fort and holding our attention. Thank you for doing this for us, Rudraksh. Of course, your check has come to you. You get all your money. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you so much for this beautiful night. The energy just keeps building.
And thank you, all of you all. Please stay on for dinner. There's still more awards coming up. We're not finished.
Ladies and gentlemen, please settle down. Please do not move. There are a bunch of awards coming right up. And let's move on to the next category. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the Best Romance Movie Hindi. And to give away this award, I would like to welcome on stage Anu Agarwal, Vishal Khotian, and Ravi Dubey. Ladies and gentlemen, a few more awards to go. Please welcome these beautiful presenters on stage. All right. Can we have the nominees? Is there nominees? All right. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Vivek Soni for Meenakshi Sundareshwar, streamed on Netflix. Congratulations to team Meenakshi Sundareshwar for winning that award. All right. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Best Actress in a Short Film. And the winner is Konkana Sen for Ajeeb Dastans, streamed on Netflix. Congratulations. All right, moving straight on. This award is for celebrating pride for the entire LGBTQAI community in specials. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Modern Love Mumbai, the episode called Bye, streamed on Prime Video. Congratulations. Team Modern Love for that episode. And we would love to hear from you on this, winning this award and, of course, representing such a very important community.
Oh, yes. This film, Bye, is very, very special. It was made with a lot of love. And I'm here receiving the award on behalf of the entire team of Bye, and we're very grateful to Indian Television, and thank you for this recognition. And I'm sure the entire team is saying a big, big, big thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Modern Love, ladies and gentlemen. Very important story told. Congratulations once again. The next award is for Best Episodic Series in the Hindi series category. And the winner, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is Modern Love Mumbai, streamed on Prime Video.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my company, Pratish Nandi Communication, and the team PNC, I thank everyone. I thank Indian Telly Streaming Awards, and I especially thank Mr. Anil Vanwari for his great initiative. Award is always special. It's a recognition, and Modern Love is always very special to us. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. A show that's very close to all our hearts. Congratulations to the entire team. All right. Moving straight on, this award is for Best Actress in a Hindi Series Episodic. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Fatima Sana Sheikh for Modern Love Mumbai. The episode called Raat Rani, streamed on Prime Video. Congratulations to Fatima, and thank you so much for accepting that award on her behalf. All right, thank you so much to all three of you for coming on stage and being part of this and presenting all the awards. Thank you so much. Loads of love. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, guys. All right. सिलसिला आगे बढ़ाते हैं. Let's move on to the next award. It is for the Best Content Studio Specials. Can we have the nominations, please? As I call on stage Mr. Rahul Dev and Mugdha Godse to present the next few awards. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Applause Entertainment Private Limited. A huge round of applause for Applause. Congratulations, sir. And thank you for accepting that award on behalf of Applause. Applause is really driving so many amazing shows that are streaming as we speak, of course. Do you want to share anything on how the future of OTT is going to take place in the next few years? What are your thoughts on how it has come so far?
I don't know about the future, but we've done 40 shows in 5 years. So hopefully we'll do more than 40 in the next 5. We are moving into films in a big way. We are moving into animation in a big way. So Applause is going to leap forward from only web shows? Okay. Okay, no, whatever you want to call it. Originals. Okay. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Indian Television. Thank you, Anil. We go a long way back. Thanks the jury. And thank all the platforms who have supported Applause, which was a kind of a maverick venture at one point. We used to make the whole series and then just show it to people, and they've all backed us, trusted us, had faith in us. Thank you. I want to thank the actors, the technicians, everybody who's worked with us and borne with all the interference that we do in the work. And obviously, I was coming to that, sir. And we all are indebted to Samir for his vision and the trust he has placed in us. And thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations.
How many shows were you associated with?
40.
All 40?
Yeah.
So a big round of applause.
Big round of applause, sir. Very, very well deserved. Applause Entertainment, very important venture. All right. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Best Reality Show Hindi Series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, the winner is Mission Frontline with Rohit Shetty, streamed on Discovery Plus India. Congratulations. Congratulations to the entire team. And we would like you to share a few words with us about the entire process of making this.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, first of all, to the jury of Indian Telly Streaming Awards. Thank you to the viewers for supporting this. And it started as a passion project to put focus on the armed forces, the people who protect us and keep us safe. And it started as a passion project, and then it became a series across, we filmed this through the pandemic, and then in this one, I think Rohit Shetty it was quite a sport to come all the way to Kashmir and film this, and really, he did everything that the soldiers did for a day. So we're very happy that he was able to lend his name to this series. And thank you to our partners, Banijay Asia, Deepak Dar and his fantastic team, Karan, Girish, lots of people. Why don't you?
Good evening, everyone. Like Sai said, I mean, it was a passion project, and thanks to Discovery for allowing us to produce it for them. Mr. Deepak Dhar, who supports us with these crazy ideas. And more than everything else, I mean, this is for the people who work at Frontline, the SOG unit. and they work in day out to maintain peace in the valley. So it's a small ode from us to them. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the entire team. Congratulations. All right. The next award, ladies and gentlemen, Negative Shades हमें काफ़ी पसंद है और it takes a lot to bring out the dark side on screen. This award is for the Best Negative Actress in a Hindi series. Can we have the nominations, please? And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Ruth Prabhu for The Family Man Season 2. Amazon Prime. Samantha was not able to be here tonight, unfortunately. We'll make sure she gets her award and we accept it on her behalf. Thank you so much. All right. The next award, villain ko sare log bahut pasand karte hain. That is the theme for these awards. Of course, this is the fan favorite villain, female. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Shefali Shah for Human. Streamed on Disney Plus Hotstar. Congratulations to Shefali ji.
Hi everybody. This is Ashi and I am the co-producer of Human. Sorry Shefali ma'am is not here because she's still working. But thank you to all the jury members. Thank you to all the fans. Thank you to audience who have loved Human. And thank you to all my cast and crew members of Human. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for accepting the award. Of course, Shefali ji could not be here tonight, but she has sent a very special message for all of us. So let's take a look at that.
Hi everyone. I was so looking forward to being there in person, but I'm still working and going to be working till late, so won't be able to make it. But thank you so much for this award. Every single one of you, all the viewers, because of whom we are what we are. And of course, Indian Telly Streaming Awards. Thank you for all the love and appreciation that you shower on me, that you've showered on Human, our show. And I am eternally grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations, Shefali ji, for winning that award. Mugdha and Rahul, like to take a few seconds to interact with the both of you. First of all, how are you feeling? This night has been very, very eventful. What are your thoughts on tonight?
It's amazing the talent has been recognized and the great content has been done. Applause got the award. I've been part of their few series, so it feels nice when the talent and the art has been recognized. It's nice to be here, and these kind of awards really appreciate the new kind age awards, I can call it. So glad to be part of it. Yeah.
Rahul?
It's wonderful to be here. I mean, I really wish some of the people who received awards would have made it. And but nevertheless, I think anything which is like a celebration of creativity is wonderful. So in that context, I would like to congratulate Telly Chakkar and Indian Television for having these awards. I think they're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the OTT gets more power along the...
Absolutely, we hope for that. And before we let you go, can you share which were the few shows that got you hooked throughout the lockdown and even right now? What are some of the shows that you loved and deserve maybe another season as well?
I watched many, but the one I can be a little biased and say that the Empire which he was in, so I really enjoyed, and his role I enjoyed. So yeah, and there are a few. Even I loved Shefali's this one. It was quite interesting. Yeah.
Rahul? For me, I think I was moved with and whatever Patal Lok had to offer, I mean, I really wish that they could think of something to, keep on, taking the story forward. It had a bit of the old and bit of the now, and I just love Jaideep, so.
Absolutely, all very, very good shows. Thank you so much, Rahul and Mugdha. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for these presenters, Rahul Dev and Mugdha Godse. All right, the next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Best Actor in a Regional Series. Can we have the nominations, please? All right, to give away this award, I'd like to welcome on stage Sharad Malhotra and Anil V. Kumar. Welcome. All right. And this award goes to Danish Seth for Humble Politician Nograj, streamed on Boot. Unfortunately, Danish was not able to be here tonight. Thank you so much for accepting the award on his behalf. Thank you. Congratulations. All right. The next award is for Fan Favorite Supporting Actor. Now, there is a tie. Very, very interesting. The winners are Javed Jaffrey for Never Kiss Your Best Friend, Season 2, streamed on Z5. And Sunil Grover for Tandav, streamed on Amazon Prime Video. Congratulations to both performers. Very, very talented and very well deserved. Unfortunately, they were not able to be here tonight. We accept the awards on their behalf. Thank you so much to the both of you for hosting these awards. And we'll collect those awards and we'll make sure that both talented people get those awards as well. That's it. That's it for this section. Thank you so much for hosting. Thank you so much. Big round of applause for the presenters, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The next award is for Power-Packed Performance Male Editorial Choice. And to give away this award, we would like to call Anirudh Dave and Michelle Vanvari. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this award is Ravi Dubey for Matsya Kand. Congratulations, Ravi. Very well deserved. We would love to hear a few words from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Telly Chakkar, Indian Television, Indian Telly Streaming Awards 2022. Great job, Rudraksh. Anil Vanvari, sir. Swati ji, thank you so very much. Matsyakand is a very, very special show. All of us did our absolute best when it came to pushing the envelope here. Some 11 odd characters in 11 episodes. And I'm glad the show is, getting recognition. And it feels like a pat on the back for myself. And I'd definitely like to thank Bani J Asia and MX Player for having the kind of faith that they had in the show and me. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Ravi. And thank you so much for your presence here tonight. All right, the next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for Path Baking Performance Male Editorial Choice. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Akshay Oberoi for Illegal Season 2. Congratulations, Akshay. Very well deserved. And we would love to hear from you, Akshay.
Well, thank you so much, Indian Telly Streaming and tellychakkar.com. I was telling somebody earlier that as actors, it's just exciting to be working with direction, with writing, To get an award like this by such an esteemed jury and such lovely people is just a cherry on the top. So thank you so much, and I hope to keep coming back for awards like this. Take care. Good night.
Cheers. Thank you so much. All right. Next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for path-breaking performance by a female editorial choice. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Vamika Gabbi for Grahan. Congratulations, Vamika. Can we request someone from the team to please accept the award to Vamika? Thank you so much, Anirudh and Michelle. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle is one of the people who really designed everything. It's his brainchild. He's really put in a lot of time and energy. A big round of applause for the Vanvaris, Indian television. And Michelle, can you please share whatever your thoughts are tonight is all about talent, but yeah, if you want.
So, the objective behind the Indian Telly Streaming Awards, if you must have noticed, that we have a lot of technical categories. We are close to 40 technical categories. It's because it's something which is our main objective. We believe that it's not just the stars what make a show. It's your DOP, it's your editor, it's it's a cinematographer to to your dialogue writer, script writer. We are close to 40 categories just covering the entire space in this. And we hope that people who have not been recognized got recognized here in front of the industry. Thank you.
More power to you. Michelle, thank you so much for tonight. Very eventful and very, very important for all the talented people who are awarded here today. A big round of applause to all the winners, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you so much for your patience. This brings us to the end of the awards. 2022 ITSA, India's largest OTT awards. And I would like to thank you all, a big round of applause for all of you as well, for attending, supporting all the talented people who put so much time, energy, and their life into creating amazing shows and movies for all of us. And we'd like to close by thanking our partners, industry support partner One Take Media and Bharat 24. Ladies and gentlemen, a special thank you for On Cue as well. Big round of applause. Karishma team, everybody with On Cue, big round of applause for really putting together tonight. And thank you so much. You've been a great audience. My name is Rudraksh Singh. I was your MC for tonight. And we will see you very, very soon. All right, we have one more. Before you go, ladies and gentlemen, very, very important category. I personally watch a lot of documentaries as well. It takes a lot of creative energy to create documentaries. And if we can have an announcement for the award, ladies and gentlemen, for Best Documentary Specials. Let's show the nominees. And I would request Mr. Anil Vanvari to please come on stage and present this award. All right, the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Secrets of Sinoli, streamed on Discovery Plus India. Big round of applause to the entire team.
Frankly speaking, did we announce it or was it missed?
I think this is it, sir.
Okay. But thank you for reminding me. I'm very sorry about the Sai Abhishek. I probably, some or the other, it must have slipped through the cracks in the script. But congratulations on winning the award, and documentaries are very close to our heart. Please, let's have a few words from you on this specific documentary.
I don't want to take too much of your time. It's fine. But, I want to make a special call out to Neeraj Pandey, and his fantastic team at Friday Storytellers, Sheetal Bhatia, Deven, Raghav, Jairat, phenomenal director, and of course Manoj Bajpayee ji for his fantastic narration and hosting skills. And I think it really, put a story which is 4,000 years old and brought it to mainstream. So I'm very happy about that, yeah. And a great focus on documentaries.
Great, and thank you for bringing it to us. Once again, our humble apologies. I think there were so many awards, this probably slipped through the cracks, but congratulations, and thank you for bearing with us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to the entire team. All right, that brings us to the end of tonight. Please make sure you make your way outside where we will have refreshments and food. And thank you so much for joining here today. My name is Rudraksh Singh. Good night.